Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with Jake, a teaching professional here at Spring Valley Golf Club. Beautiful, absolutely stunning golf course. Today is all about how to approach your putting practice.
Yeah, we want to practice with purpose. We don't want to just putt for the sake of putting. We actually want to train towards something. So there's going to be 3 phases of your training, okay? And we're going to take you through each phase.
Okay.
And just going to see what it looks like.
All right, let's do it.
Cool. All right, Slumpy, first stage of our practice
Yep.
is just going to be purely technique. All right. So the best way I like to practice technique is with our putting mirror.
Oh, I love this stuff.
All
I've been
right.
meaning to get one of these.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Because you can use it at home as well,
Use
right?
it at home. Most tool players just carry this.
Yeah.
It's basic. So when we're using this, it's
Yep.
really important that we find the straight uphill putt.
Okay.
Okay. We like to just practice this on a straight uphill because it's going to give us feedback straight away whether you're pulling, pushing, and missing, your putts.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So find your straight uphill putt. Instead of putting it there, I'd like to roll it because your putting stroke might not be perfect.
Right. Okay.
Okay, until we're warmed up. So just like lawn bowls, all right? We're just gonna roll this ball to the center of the hole and we're just gonna watch whether it turns left or right.
Right. That
Okay.
was pretty straight.
That
wasn't
was
it?
pretty straight.
Yeah.
I've found this spot before. So I just sort of marked a little spot there so I know. If you're rolling the ball at the hole and you see that it turns, okay, you know that that's not straight.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so you might take a few rolls just to find where straight uphill is. And then we could come in here with our mirror and get this center black line lined up to the middle of the hole.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
So let's come back here.
Perfect.
I always stuff this up.
That looks dead center.
Dead center,
Yeah.
all right? For me personally, I like to hold 30 of these putts in a row before I move on.
30
Okay?
in a row.
30 in a row, yeah. All right?
That just shows just how little, average golfers like myself spend with putting.
Yeah.
30 in a row, my God.
Okay, I do this before every round.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, this is how I warm up, not just my direction, but also finding the sweet spot of my putter.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to find my strike because sometimes I like to hit it out the toe a little bit.
Yep.
So sometimes, when I come back on the mirror, I can find that sweet spot.
Okay.
And then I can find my direction, and that's
Yeah.
how I feel my putting path.
And is it 30 putts or 30 putts in a row?
In a row.
Okay.
In a row. All right, you can step in,
Okay.
and I want you to line up your putter
Yep.
to the center of that hole. Cool, so the putting mirror is telling us a few things. It's making sure that we've got our black line of the putter lined up with the black line on the mirror. Okay,
Yep.
so now you're presenting that putter to the middle of the ball. Okay, sometimes people set up out of the toe, out of the heel, so now you know you're in the center.
Okay.
Okay, now you've got a lab putter, so this is gonna suit, all right? You can see that the width is probably just outside those red lines.
Yeah.
So we might try and keep the putter inside the black lines.
Sure.
All right, on the way back and
Okay.
on the way through. Okay, if you keep that face nice and square and the path square, you should be able to hold it.
Okay.
All
Yep.
right, let's see how you go by yourself. Nice, good strike too. So without a putting mirror, when you took your stroke back then, you
Yep.
knew straight away
Yeah.
that was inside.
too much inside,
Okay,
yep.
so without the mirror, you wouldn't be aware of that.
Wow. Just ramming it in there. Huh?
Yeah, that's okay. I like the confidence. Awesome, Sloppy.
That's 30 in a row, Jake.
Yeah, well done. Do you feel warmed up?
Yeah. No, that's good.
You found
Yep.
your putting stroke?
Yep.
Awesome,
Feels
okay.
good. I like having that there.
Yeah.
Could you use that while you're playing? Is it legal?
I wish.
Oh, you
That's like
can't.
training wheels.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'd be on tour, I reckon.
Yeah.
If I could use that.
I think everyone would be.
Yeah. We're going to move into our second stage of putting, and that's our skill development stage.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to move over to another hole.
So this is just a warm-up station?
This is purely technique. Okay. So
Okay.
you might have worked with a golf coach on possibly posture or path or something in particular, and this is just practicing that technique.
Okay.
So I'd probably spend about 15 to 20 minutes on this stage.
Right, okay.
Okay. The next stage we might spend 10 minutes, and then the last stage we might spend another 10 minutes.
Yep, okay, sure.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the next station.
Perfect. So this is our skill development stage.
Okay.
all right? So we're trying to implement what we felt on the mirror, but to short putts around the hole. Okay, so we've got sort of that dreaded short putt about 4 foot from the hole, or my putter length. Okay,
That's my height.
come on, man, you're taller than that. All right, so we're just trying to put our stroke, normal stroke, onto these short putts, but now they've got a little bit of turn. Okay, so we need to get our aim correct, but then just stroke our normal putting stroke.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Let's see how we go with that.
All right.
We're trying to get.
And what's the objective here? You want to try and get all of them in?
I think at your
At the
level,
same
you should be getting all of these.
Okay.
In. Yeah.
All right. So this one's slightly left to right. I
Correct.
see. That's a big left to right.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, this is a hard one.
Yeah, these
Downhill
are tough, eh?
slider.
Yep, going too
Do
far
I take
past.
more break on these ones, or
Yeah, so my tip, Slumpy, the slower the ball moves,
the more
the
break?
more it breaks.
Okay.
Yeah, okay?
Yep.
So your uphill putts, when you're on this side of the hole,
Yep.
I like the confidence. Hit it in the hole. Don't
Yep.
give away the hole. All right, but these ones we need to be a bit tentative with.
Yep. Okay. I respect it a little bit more.
Respect it a bit more.
Yep.
I like it. Good roll. Oh,
Oh.
all right.
Okay.
Look at it go though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, tough hole, okay?
So
But-
would I have to start the whole process again, or?
Oh, this is just
No?
training. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yep.
I'd do this probably 3 times
Yep.
on 3 different holes, okay?
Sure.
Not just this hole. So
Yep.
this hole has extreme slope, so I'd probably start on a flat slope,
Right.
okay?
Okay. Yeah.
And just get a feel for little subtle breaks.
You just gave me the boss
okay?
level.
I gave you the
straight away,
boss
didn't you?
level right away. I knew you were up for it. Nice.
Okay.
Good. We're still in our skill development stage. Okay, we're going to keep these tees in the ground. They're 5 tees, just a putter length away.
Yep.
Okay, but now we're going to work on our long putts.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to come down here. Slumpy, now we're just going to work on our distance control. All
Okay.
right, so you're getting a feel for the speed of the greens for the day.
Yep.
Okay, now I'd encourage you to do this another 3 times as well. You've got 5 balls, and we're trying to stop them inside of our tees.
Yep.
Okay, because
Okay.
if we gain confidence on our short putts up there, if we can hit these into that zone,
Yep.
we should be confident enough to 2-putt
Makes
and
sense.
have less 3-putts.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Now, if we're hitting outside of that zone, we're starting to give ourselves a harder chance to
Yeah,
have a
okay.
2-putt.
Yep.
All right. So let's go. This is pretty much straight uphill to that hole.
Straight up.
It's going to be
Yep.
pretty much down to your speed.
Yep.
Okay. You're going to get a good feel after a couple of putts.
Yep. But my aim, my purpose is to try and get it inside that circle.
Correct. That's okay. Not too bad. Good speed. It might just turn it a little bit to the right.
Yeah. Okay. I trusted you too much.
I
there.
know. I know.
Yeah.
Didn't take enough time. Like this. Oh,
Oh.
all right. That's a tap in.
Okay.
Well done.
Wow.
That's all right.
That's good.
Couple more. That's a good one. Turn in. Oh,
Oh.
good one. Yeah, nice. All right, so
Okay.
we see after you've hit 5 balls, you can start to see your
The
consistency
pattern.
and the
Yeah.
pattern. That's right. You can start to become more aware of where your misses are. Okay, if we got really precise, you could say there's 3 on the right side and 1 directly behind the hole
Yep.
and 1 just to the left.
Mm.
Okay, so to me, we could probably work on allowing a little bit more turn.
Yep.
I think your speed was really good. If we get really specific, that's quite a big sloped hole that we know.
Okay, yeah.
So we don't want to miss too far past it
Yeah.
because we're going to have that tricky downhill putt.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you had just got past the hole or just short of it, it's actually a pretty good miss.
Yeah. So
All
that my second miss there,
Yep.
short.
Yep.
That would be the miss that I want to.
Yeah, for that hole.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
okay,
Because
yeah.
you've got a good solid uphill putt from there.
Yeah. Okay.
So, as I said, you might do that 3 times. So
Yep.
you've just gone pretty much straight uphill.
Yeah.
You might do it left to right and right to left.
Okay.
And see if you can hit into that circle.
Right.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah. So this ring here is
Mm-hmm.
the short skill practice.
Yeah, you're training your
Yep.
skills. Because you might have the perfect putting stroke, but if you can't control your distance,
Yeah.
what's the point?
Okay, so this short one here and the lagging is part of one.
The skill development
Yep.
stage.
Okay,
Yep.
so there's one more.
There's going to be one more.
Okay.
All right. And that is third stage, training to compete.
Training to compete, the
All right?
pressure.
The pressure.
Yep.
We want to try and simulate our pressure of how we feel out on the golf
Yeah.
course.
Honestly, when I'm on the putting green,
Yeah.
sometimes I even putt like this on the putting green.
Yeah, look, you're
Yeah, 'cause
casual,
yeah,
you're
there's-
relaxed, you know, you're chatting to your mates. But
Yeah.
if you've got a putt out there to break the course record, and you've
Which
had a few of those,
which I do all the time.
had a few of those,
yeah.
Slumpy, how do you feel?
Very nervous.
The heart rate goes
Yeah.
up.
Your stroke is a mess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
We want to try and simulate that feeling in our practice.
Okay.
Okay, so how we're going to do that is by you and I are going to play together.
Oof.
We're going to verse each other around the hole.
Yeah.
Okay, I call this game cat and mouse.
Cat and mouse. Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So we start on one tee.
So what if you haven't? What if you have no friends?
Great
Can
question.
you- yeah.
You're not talking from experience.
No, what if you have no friends?
No, okay, so if you haven't got a friend, all right, you might be stubborn and hit all of these putts around the hole, and you must hole 5 out of 5 before you can leave. I bet you on that 5th putt
Oh.
with a downhill left to righter,
That's
you'll
scary.
be nervous.
That's scary.
All right,
Yeah.
even if it takes you 6 goes,
Yeah.
by the time you get to that last one, you're like, damn, I just want to leave.
Yeah, because you reset, right? If you miss one.
You start again.
If you miss the last one, you have to start back.
Start again.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. And
Yep.
you can put levels to that. So you might just do it on one hole, but then you might try and do it on 3 holes in a row,
Yeah.
where you have to hole 15 putts in a row.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can really dial that up and down for yourself.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
All right. So
But-
who's the cat and who's the mouse?
It depends who's going. Okay. So if I hole this putt, I can move to the next tee.
Yep. Okay.
If I miss, I stay where I am.
Yeah.
The
I think for the purpose of me learning the pressure, I will be the cat.
Okay. All right. So
I'll be the mouse.
All
and
right.
you chase
You go
me.
first.
Yeah. Okay.
That sounds good.
Is it normal if you're nervous over the first one?
Absolutely. First tee nerves. You're simulating that.
Yeah.
Solid. Damn, now I'm nervous.
Oh,
that's all right.
okay.
Hey, you've hit like
Yeah.
30 putts already.
Yeah, that's true.
my first putt.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's a filthy lip out. Look how far that went. I'm determined to beat Slump. Boom.
So what happens for me?
So you have to hit that one again.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I'm ahead of you now.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Nice. So I'm feeling a little bit of pressure because you're still keeping up with me. I might
Yep.
be ahead, but you're still keeping up. Okay, so the pressure is definitely still there.
I just don't think you're gonna miss.
Nice. Nice. All right, so I've got to hold the first one again to
Yep,
win. So
to
the
win?
first tee is like
Okay.
your start and finish line.
Right, okay.
Okay.
So if you miss it
Yep.
and then I hold it, do you still have the chance to hold again?
It goes to a playoff.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yep.
I'll show you that. If we're not going to get there.
Yeah. Okay.
Too solid. Good game, Slumpy.
Yeah, thank you.
It's all right.
Thank you.
Now, to apply more pressure, if you've got your friend, this is something I like to do when I was in high school, is you play for a drink, play for $100.
Play for a packet of lollies in the
Play-
pro shop?
Play for lollies.
Yeah.
Okay, you play for something, put something on the line,
Yeah.
and that's going to put more pressure on as well.
Yeah. But now that
Okay.
we're adults, we just bet on like cars, houses,
Yeah,
and stuff.
like pink slips
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Build
I've
up that
seen your
pressure.
car.
Do you
I
want
want
it?
it. All right, to summarize everything up, we've got our 3 stages of training. We've got training technique,
Yep.
we've got skill development, and training to compete. Okay, if you can apply those 3 stages in all of your practice, I think you're going to get more out of a training session
Yeah.
than what you might have before.
You might be Cam Smith on the putting green.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Who knows? You might not just be practicing properly. I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta take him up on this game, don't I? Well, thank you, Jake, once again. Another great lesson. I'm definitely gonna spend a lot more time on the putting green because I'm always so focused on swing changes, trying to strike the ball better. But I think this is one of the most important parts of your game.
It
right?
is. It is the most important part. And to me, putting feels like a little bit like eating my vegetables.
Yeah.
Right? You got to do it.
We all hate it.
We all hate it, but you got to do it. Got to do it. We got to get off the range. We got to get more on the putting green. That will lower our scores in the end.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Jake. Thank you.
We'll see you. Oh, that's weird.
Thank you, Jake.
See you in the next one.
We'll see you guys next one.